Okay, hey, my name is Timothy Brown, and I'm going to show you the solar panel generator. Okay, so here is the solar power generator. Notice the solar panel on the top, 100 watt. These fold down for convenient transport. Okay, let's open her up. All right, so immediately inside we see a few different things. We got our Arduino, we got a charge controller, we have two different types of inverters. We got this inverter here for 120 watts and this here for 120 watts, but this one is tied directly into the grid of the house, and this green light right down here that's moving is showing power going into my house from the solar panel battery. So right now we're getting about 300 watts of power going into my house currently. Hi, beautiful.
Hi.
All right, so continuing on the tour here, here's the outlets. We got USB out and 120 volts out for regular, or 110 depending on your current location, for household appliances. And then down here we have a DC out, 12 volts, cigarette lighter or something like this, or for 12 volts to a CPAP machine, which is what I'm going to be using it for. On this side, this is the house. This gives 120 or 110 volts from the house. This is a live line from the house, so it's just a plug into the actual house outlet that brings 110 volts right up to here. Once it sees 110 volts here, it says, okay, we're good to push 300 watts of power through that cord back into my house, into my circuit breaker number 12. And it does not flip or break. Okay, it seems like my battery's getting a little low because you just heard the inverter whine. And yeah, here we go again. It's going to start up again. So what you just witnessed is the Arduino said, hey, we're getting low on power. Let's cut the power. That's exactly what just happened. The Arduino realized that the voltage has got past 12.5, and now it's at 12.3, and probably it's getting a little bit of sun. So probably 12 is the shut off. I forgot what I set it to, but it looks like it's back up to 12.3 because it's sunny again. Oh, yeah, see it's dropping a little bit. Once it drops past 12, it's going to switch back over and say, hey, no more power. So there you go, it's going power again. All right, so yeah, we got the USB, we got the 110 volts. This is so you can do like a lamp or something, or cell phone, or whatever you want to do, 110 off of here. This is for the house current. So the house, it senses that there's 110 volts. It senses that it's on a circuit. Once it senses the 110, that light starts spinning. If it doesn't sense 110 volts, it will not start, which is really important for backfeeding. It will not backfeed. For instance, 110 volts. We just cut the power. Bam, cut the power. Look what it says. Fault. If it does not sense 110 volts, it automatically breaks it right there. That way no one on, if you lose power in your house, this thing shuts off. It won't backfeed into your house. But right here, we still have 120 volts right off the battery. USB 5 volts and 12 volts. So yeah, there you go. We got a charge controller here, which is controlling the solar panel. I thought about building one of those, but everyone's kind of done that. So I didn't really bother doing that. Well, what this is here, though, is the brain of the system, which cuts off the power right here, so that when the battery gets too low, the power on this will switch off. So it can't kill the battery. No matter what happens, it can't kill the battery. This thing controls how much sunlight goes in and how much sunlight, or sun power, we call that watts, how much watts goes into the battery, and shuts it off when the solar panel is putting too much watts in the battery. But this thing shuts it off when it's draining too much power. So yeah, that's it. I mean, pretty cool, pretty portable for like camping uses and stuff like that. Let's just undo the buckle here. Folds down nice and flat. All right, so this is Timothy Brown. It's a 5-minute walk through the solar generator project that me and Tyler have been working on. Thank you, Tyler. You've been a big help. Thank you for your support. Thank you for what you've been doing on the paper side and some of supplying some help on the component side. I appreciate it. Thank you, Professor, for working with me and giving me some leeway to work on this project. Thank you, my dad, for helping. He's an electrical technician. He definitely gave me a lot of advice and really put in hands work effort on this project with me. Thank you for supplying the panel, Dad, and the battery, Dad. Oh, actually the battery's mine, but a bunch of the components, Dad. Hopefully we can use this in the future. All right, signing off.